Should you get the Xbox Series S in 2024? This is a question I think everyone wants to know, especially since this console is still classed as the cheapest next-gen console on the market. Now, of course, not everyone has money to go for the Xbox Series X or even the PS5 because those consoles, well, they price over $500. And I mean, if you're going for a PC system, it is still going to cost you quite a bit to have a system that can run games still at a good frame rate and give you good quality. And it's just going to cost you so much more than this console itself. Now, of course, for most that do not know, I had this since 2021, so it's been about more than 3 years since I had this console. And all the playtime I have with this console and all the streams I've used this for, I can now give a very solid answer if you should get this console or not. Now, of course, one thing I have to point out is this thing is decently sized. So, well, if you are in a small place or a small apartment, this is out of the way wherever you put it because, well, it's smaller, it's compact, and also if you just put it in your living room, it can be easily used for entertainment. You can see that accessories that I have on top of the actual box itself. Now, of course, I have the 512GB version of the Series S, which is not bad at all. It's the cheapest option to go on the market. You do have the 1TB version, but if you do not go for the 1TB version, well, don't worry, because you obviously still have expansion cards, which is a nice plus to have. I mean, if you even go for the 1TB version of the Series S, you can still get like a 1TB version of this and make your storage about 2TB, which is pretty insane that you can actually do that. Most of these products I have done reviews on before, so if you want to go check them out, they'll be somewhere on the video, but this is something I definitely recommend. Now, of course, since I've gotten into more of the Xbox Series S community and also getting more comfortable with the Xbox, I also got my favorite controller, which is Mineral Camo, which I love this controller. It's actually pretty good. But you can probably notice why I'm showing all these products because, well, it just shows you that there's so many options when it comes to going for the Xbox Series X. If I had to get a solid answer, a truthful answer for people that are wanting to go for this console, I would say it's a good option to go for. Because not only do you have the likes of the Xbox Game Pass, which yes, the pricing has been increased recently to about $20, and it can be quite pricey right now. It could be very frustrating for a lot of users that wanting to obviously have a system that doesn't cost them a lot of money per month. But of course, the Game Pass is a big thing when it comes to this console. Now, while we actually at the whole Xbox Game Pass, I do want to let you guys know that Phil Spencer, the CEO of Xbox, still said he is currently in the works of bringing Steam and Epic Games to the console. So technically, this is going to be turned into a PC eventually because, well, you have mouse and keyboard support, and if you think of it, this is the cheapest way to get into gaming. Now, of course, while we're waiting to see when Steam and Epic Games is coming to Xbox, I definitely say that this console will still be a good option to go for. Now, of course, you're probably saying to yourself, isn't GTA 6 not running at a good performance when it comes to this console? Yes, that is true. It actually has been reported that GTA 6 will only be able to run at 17p on this console, but that could also be configuration issues that is on either Rockstar side or Xbox side, which they might have to do an update for. But otherwise, to conclude this video, I would definitely say don't turn your back on the Xbox Series S because, of course, this console I will still recommend for a lot of people because it is the cheapest option. And honestly, you have so much more fun when it comes to basically being able to game with your friends. But otherwise, let me know in the comments below what you think of the Xbox Series S. Do you think the Series S still holds up in 2024? Or do you think it might be best to go for the newer consoles like the PS5 or the Series X?